If you want to make high-quality audio recordings, sound cards are essential for the studio. The availability of audio interfaces at reasonable prices creates great opportunities for creative individuals, from musicians to podcast broadcasters, from producers to filmmakers. Whether you are recording a full solo album at home or want to collaborate with your friends on a podcast, there are many sound cards available on the market, and this can make choosing difficult. This video covers everything from recording on the go with a smartphone to classic home studio recording in a permanent space. Let's get started. Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Overview. With its compact size, low price point and powerful functionality, the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 4 generation is perfect for those looking to set up a home studio. Whether you're recording your guitar at home, using it as a mobile recording device, or for live performances, this perfect kit will provide excellent recording quality. Features of the Scarlett 4. The numerous features in the 4th generation interfaces make them incredibly user-friendly. Automatic gain adjusts the input automatically according to the strength of your signal, while clip save prevents you from pushing the signal into distortion. Both are perfect tools for beginners. I love the set of air preamp emulation that adds a high-frequency touch to the signal, and you can use it to add a bit of saturation. The Focusrite software driver offers ultra-reliable performance on both Windows and a Mac. However, if you are using the latter, you can take it a step further with the coldest kernel extension. This allows you to reduce the latency to below 5 milliseconds, which is truly an incredible figure. It requires a cumbersome setup. However, if you are going to use synth plugins in a live scenario, it is definitely worth it. The latest version of the performance, Focusrite Audio Interfaces offers great performance for recording musicians, whether you want to plug your guitar in the front or your vocal microphone in the back. The wide gain range of the preamps means it can handle a wide variety of applications, from the quietest vocal to the loudest trumpet. At a glance, it is equipped with numerous features and is easy to use. Buy it if you want an easy interface. The Scarlett 2i2, with its small size, high-quality preamps and vast feature set, is a perfect companion for recording instruments at home. Avoid it if you don't like software, as it relies on the Focusrite control app, which can be annoying for users who prefer 2i2 button controls for some features. In conclusion, the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 4th generation is one of the most popular audio interfaces ever made, and for good reason. With its transparent preamps and packed with many features, it is a jack of all trades. Audient ID4 MKII. Overview. Probably the best audio interface in its price range. The ID MK2 is a simple 2-input, 2-output solution that includes a microphone preamp complete with phantom power for using condenser microphones. The simple control scheme is perfect for beginners. However, once you move past this stage, much deeper functionality is available. Features include everything, working with USB-C, and it can also work with an iPhone or iPad using Apple's camera connection kit. However, the studio devil is in the details. Audient has indeed considered everything in terms of usability and has produced a highly beneficial product as an economical solution. E4 software, with its robust driver for Windows, offers a nice and easy setup for beginners. Additionally, it includes Cubase Lite Edition 3, SonarWorks, the Strymon Big Sky Reverb plugin, the 2-nodes Torpedo Wall of Sound speaker emulator, and even 3 free online courses from Produce Lite to Pro, making it one of the most comprehensive software offerings among the interfaces here. Performance-wise, it offers JEFIT, which provides features similar to the input of a tube amp for plugging in your electric guitar or bass. I really like the instrument input. It provides an excellent basic tone for using guitar VSTs, making it great for guitarists who want to record for the first time. The microphone preamp has a healthy gain of 58 dB, which is sufficient for quieter, dynamic microphones if you're recording vocals or other traditional instruments. The smart scroll wheel allows you to change settings in your software, which is a nice touch. And I'm personally a big fan of the Dual Studio headphone outputs. This makes it great for recording band members and collaborating with other musicians. The design is extremely well thought out. This is another feature that makes the ID4 suitable for beginners. If you want your first audio interface at a glance, buy it. It's worth the money, easy to use. Combining an interface with many professional level features, the Audient ID4 is a perfect choice for artists recording for the first time. Avoid it if you need MIDI. There is no MIDI connection here. Therefore, if you need to integrate MIDI control into your setup, this is an option to avoid. In conclusion, the Audient ID4 MKII combines high-quality preamps with ease of use, making it perfect for beginners. Despite its relatively low cost, it has premium components to deliver quality recordings. U-Phoria UMC22. Considering the price of the U-Phoria UMC22, it's hard to find anything wrong. Of course, while there are preamps with higher quality or more connections and features on this list, if you're after the best budget audio interface, it's hard to find something much better and cheaper than this. The features: Midas preamp offer excellent quality for vocal and guitar recording. And in terms of noise floor, while it may not fully meet the standards of others, it is completely usable for anyone other than a professional engineer. It will do a great job for those making song demos at home or wanting to make simple recordings for various purposes. And it will give you everything you need and more. The disappointing thing about the software is the lack of a dedicated Windows driver. Therefore, to make the most of it, you need to get a third-party driver, Azio4.all, through a Google search. Doing it this way means you can only get sound from one source, depending on your setup. This can be limiting for some users. These are minor issues, and considering it costs less than an average overdrive pedal, it's hard to criticize what you get for your money here. Performance-wise, is on par with other entry-level budget interfaces for home or on-the-road use. It doesn't have all the flashy features that others might boast about. However, the feature set covers the basics, including phantom power, headphone output, and dedicated gain knobs for each input. At a glance, buy it if your budget is limited. This audio interface, which is priced quite well, is an excellent option for those whose primary concern is cost. Avoid it if you prefer a dedicated driver. To keep costs low, this interface does not have dedicated driver support. So, like Azio4all 3, you need to rely on third-party software. In conclusion, the Behringer UMC22 is incredibly cheap. Despite this, it manages to perform excellently in most tasks that most musicians would want from an audio interface. And it's perfect for those with a budget priority. Universal Audio Apollo Twin X. Overview. I am a big fan of the Universal Audio Apollo Twin X, which is also my own sound card. This super sound card offers an incredible upgrade to everyone's home recording experience, with incredibly powerful features. They come in two formats, Duo and Quad, named according to the amount of DSP processing chips they have. Features include 2 hybrid XLR jack inputs at the back and an instrument input at the front that overrides one of the rear connections. This is not very different from other desktop-based interfaces, but the clever part is how the unison preamps are paired with DSP processing. This means you can significantly alter the sound character of the analog input with dozens of different UAD plugins on the Nephis recording channels. Software. Along with the interface, you get legendary LA2A and 1176 compressor plugins, the Pultec EQ plugin, and for guitars, Marshall. You also get a great selection of UA software, including Ampy modelers like Plexi for guitars and Ampeg SVT for bass. If you haven't yet built your plugin collection, it's a very comprehensive offer to get you started. And you also get seamless integration with UA's Lunar DAW. Performance-wise, on the front of the Apollo Twin, there's a large knob that can be used for volume control of studio monitors, headphones, and input gain. There are some handy buttons for phantom power, mute, and various other features. I can say that using one of these provides a comprehensive and powerful recording experience, and combined with its portable size, if you choose to invest further in the UA ecosystem, it's a perfect interface for moving between recording sessions with connectivity that will grow with you. At a glance, buy it if you want the best audio interface for Mac, this UA interface, and a Mac or MacBook is a tried and tested combination in the world of audio recording, whether you are a professional engineer or just making music at home. If your budget is limited, stay away. The UA Apollo Twin is not cheap and doesn't even include a Thunderbolt cable. This makes it a difficult option for those with a small budget. In conclusion, the Universal Audio Apollo Twin is one of the highest quality audio interfaces available at the home recording level. The DSP power provides minimal latency and integrates with the Mac ecosystem. Its Thunderbolt-supported integration offers unreal performance. Rodecaster Duo Overview. Podcasting is currently one of the fastest growing media formats, and if you want to start your own podcast or upgrade an existing one, Rodecaster Duo is the best choice. The features, since it doesn't take up much space on the table, make it easy to go live or start recording instantly. This is useful if you play multiple roles as a creator or prefer to record your podcasts on the go. Despite its small size, it still has many features, including dedicated pads for sounds and faders for each channel. If you're used to using different software, learning the software might take some time. However, it is powerful and it's worth the time investment. If you're new to podcasting, various wizards can guide you through this initial setup, which is great. However, if you are more experienced, there is a lot of depth offered to set things up the way you want. The performance of the microphone preamps is also great. Even if you're using the always popular and well-known Quiet SM7B, it provides enough power to run podcast microphones. It delivers plenty of clean gain. As you would expect from a company that produces noise floor microphones, it is extremely low. If you think you need more microphones for a larger podcast, the Rodecaster Pro 2 also has 4 inputs available. If you want the best audio interface for podcasting at a glance, buy it. Potentially for use in podcasts with less audio enthusiasts, easy to use, and with enough depth to provide top-level performance, the Rodecaster is perfect for getting the best production out of your podcast. Avoid it if you don't like software. To make the most of this interface, you'll need to deal with some in-depth software. Therefore, if you don't like exploring on your computer, it's an interface you should avoid. Conclusion. If you're starting a podcast or want to add a bit more professional polish to an existing one, the Rodecaster Duo is a great choice. It's a great option. Thanks to its powerful software and quality preamps, it's very easy to get started. However, the depth offered here is also quite substantial.